Hello everyone, this is the unboxing of the Hot Wheels Fast and Furious Series 3. If you thought the first two were special, then wait until you see this one. 1969 Camaro featuring Fast and Furious. We are starting the series with an iconic Hot Wheels casting, one that had so many releases in 2007. Part of premium series, special series like the RLC, Super Treasure Hunts, conventions, just to name a few. It is a good looking model, red body and gold rims definitely work on it. We have details and, just like the previous two series, the car artwork is already iconic by now. I don't actually remember it from the movie, where I don't think it appeared in this color, maybe a blue version? The first Camaro of this basic series, and I think they did a great job on it. Mazda RX-8 featuring the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. Now, I have been wanting this version of the Mazda for a long time in the Hot Wheels lineup, so just guess how excited I was when I first heard about it. Definitely not disappointed, it looks amazing, two-tone colors, blue in the front, black in the back, details like front and back lights, metal spoiler and a good choice of rims. Obviously, it's a new model, but not the only one in this set, we actually have a few, so stick until the end to check them out. This was the version of the Mazda I enjoyed the most. No matter what toy car I had as a kid, I usually imagined playing with this one. Definitely one of my favorites, and I can't wait to see the future releases of it, hopefully premium ones as well. Datsun 240Z Custom featuring Fast X. The next new model of the set, one that might surprise you, because it does look familiar considering it is a combination of the most known custom Datsun 240Z that has been in the mainline since 2017 and the Nissan Fairlady Z that has been in the mainline since 2016. Hot Wheels designers are great with the names and definitely know how to confuse us. I do remember this version from the movie, it does look almost identical, so Hot Wheels made it in the plain yellow with the engine sticking out of the hood, black rims, lights details and the yellow base, which does work, but I think the black base could have been more realistic. I definitely enjoyed this one as well, and you get plenty in the case if you choose to open or customize one. 1971 Nissan Skyline GTR featuring Fast 5. As I said in the beginning of the video, this set is filled with new models, and this is the third one. Hot Wheels designers went for the simple approach with this casting as well. All black color, even the base, interior and rims. Not to be confused with the RLC releases, as that one is the 1972 version. I don't actually remember it from the movies, but I can definitely say it fits in the set, even though it's the third JDM car already. Just like the previous series, we're not missing the black cars, but this one is right there on top. 2009 Nissan GTR featuring Fast and Furious 6. If we had some of the most known JDM cars, the iconic GTR could not miss, although we did have this color before, since it was first time released in 2009. We have details on it, metal spoiler and the rims look great, with the black base. In the movie, this GTR is driven by Dom in the mountain cliff race-off with Brian's Charger. Not to be confused with the most known 2017 version, as I said before, Hot Wheels doesn't make it easy for us when it comes to names. Honda S2000 featuring Too Fast, Too Furious. When it comes to the Fast and Furious series, this casting is right there on top as the most wanted from the series. It has been released for the first time in the mainline series in 2011 and in 2016 in the Fast and Furious Basic series. It has also been part of conventions, RLC, even a Super Treasure Hunt in 2012. It looks amazing, liveries, wheels, spoiler, and besides the fact that in the movie it was a convertible, being Suki's car, it looks identical and exactly like the premium version Quick Shifters in 2020. It is also the only pink car from this year's series, you can't go wrong with this one either. Dodge Charger RT featuring the Fast and the Furious. The only American muscle car of the set is also another one of the oldest castings released in 2011 and in 2013 in the Fast and Furious Basics. Definitely iconic in the movie, being the car Dom raced against Brian. Hot Wheels brought this casting a few times in the series so far, part of the premium series and conventions. It has body details, the raised back with bigger wheels, the engine sticking out through the hood in the front and all black color. Probably most collectors already have a version of it in their collections, if not maybe this exact one. Acura NSX featuring Fast and Furious 9. I hope you are not tired of JDM cars, although I'm not sure who is, considering how much they have grown in the popularity in the last couple of years. Another model that looks great in this simple silver color, details front and back, black rims and interior. It has been released in 2016 in the mainlines and has been part of a few basic series, 2 Fast and Furious Premium Series, ID and the Super Treasure Hunt in 2017. If you are the type of collector that enjoys to open his cars, then this case has an extra. Mercedes-AMG GT featuring the Fate of the Furious. The first European car of the set and the only one that so far doesn't have a premium release. I like how it looks with back and front lights, mirrors and black rims. The only thing I would change on it would probably be the color, but because I can't remember it from the movies, I can't complain. Released in 2017, as I said, only part of basics and mainlines, with the most interesting release being the ID series in 2019. Hot Wheels definitely focused on JDM cars for this set, but I am still glad the case has an extra. Bugatti Veyron featuring Furious 7. Now, this is the highlight of the set for me, as this is a casting I have always wanted, and it's very hard to get your hands on due to the high prices. This version is considered a new model of the set, but it's only a retool, as the casting itself, the first ever release, is dated 2003. That version ran until 2010 when Hot Wheels lost the license to it. They were able to reuse it in 2021 with a small retool and a name change. Without going into too much detail, this last version looks amazing. I enjoy everything about it. Details are everywhere, front lights, grille, logo, backlights and even has side mirrors. It's also my favorite color, so in my book it can only be a win. Also, make sure to stay tuned on the channel, because it's going to be released in the premiums this year. The only negative is that this case only has 2 of them. What can only have positives are these next sets, and you can check the case unboxings by clicking on these videos. Thank you for watching and have a great day!